Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich with your outlook for February 5th, 2018. We're going to have a mostly sunny and cold day today, and that's because high pressure is going to be off to our south and southwest, and that is going to give us a mostly sunny day, of course, but we're also going to be very cold with temperatures not getting above freezing in many locations, and a northwesterly wind component coming around this high pressure. It will be breezy at least early on, and then I think once we get later in the afternoon and evening, we'll see those winds diminish. But we're also going to see clouds increase as we get into the overnight hours, because you have this little bugger right over here that's going to move off to our northwest, and it will just be close enough to bring a few clouds and maybe some snow flurries for the northern tier, or maybe even the central parts early on Tuesday morning. But I think that's going to be a clouds giving way to sun type deal here on Tuesday, but remaining cold. We go a little bit forward from this point, we can see this system is going to continue off to the north, and this is about as close as it gets. Okay, so it's just going to move into basically western New York, but far northern tier could get into some few snow showers, and further south you get across the Poconos and maybe all the way down to I-78. You can see a few snow flurries. Very low chance for that, but we'll just keep that in the forecast for now. And this system slides off to the northeast and out of the region, and then clouds give way to sun here during the course of the day on Tuesday. Those clouds are going to increase though quickly as we get into Tuesday night, and then late at night and early Tuesday morning. This is late at night right here. You can see off to our southwest we have another system moving in. This is very similar to the one we just had yesterday, where we had a mixed bag, snow in the interior, mixed bag in the middle, or snow changing to sleet, and then eventually rain, and then rain further southeast. This is going to behave very similarly, except some of the models are indicating that there's going to be a little bit colder, at least initially, so there could be a thump of snow on the front end a little bit further southeast than we saw last time. Okay, so you see a lot of those areas, from Lancaster to Allentown up to northwest New Jersey. Started off with maybe coating to an inch or thereabout, and then it went over to sleet, and then we went to rain. This is going to be maybe a couple inches. We'll see how that works out. I don't want to jump the gun on that just yet, but at least a couple of models are indicating this is going to be a little bit colder at the onset. A couple models not named GFS. Okay, GFS is a little bit warmer. This here is the European model depiction. I know this doesn't show you rain versus snow, but you'll take my word for it here. As we get into Wednesday morning, this is snow everywhere, basically north of that line there. So you're getting snow in the interior, and you're getting a nice thump of snow here on the front end. This, again, very similar to what we saw last time. If you got a front moving through, you got an area low pressure that's trying to build along this frontal boundary as it moves northeastward. But this will change over to rain though, at least for the southeastern areas like here and points southeast are going to change to rainy. So across the Poconos, north central PA, this is going to be another snow event for you. So the rich get richer this week. I think we're going to have some areas in here that are going to be approaching a foot of snow in some areas, not from the system, but in total between what we just had yesterday and then today. So making up for some lost ground there in terms of snowfall for the interior locations that were a little bit less than everywhere else close to the coast, which got into their action here late December and in early January. So definitely playing catch up now, but the area south and east of here are just going to be rain and behaving very similar to what we saw before. But you might even get a mix all the way down to Philadelphia to start here this time. Maybe some coating to inch amounts down there. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Again, the GFS is taking a look at that. Has a little bit warmer system here. Has rain further south and then snow in the interior. That does go over to rain everywhere. So this is the warmest of the solutions. Again, the European model is a lot colder than that. And actually has this rain snow line more like this. Okay, there's where the rain goes to, and that's it once it does change over, but you have a pretty good thump on the front end. So again, we're going to continue to monitor this closely. There's a few miles difference there can make a difference between getting a couple inches of snow or getting basically nothing or very little. So we'll continue to monitor that progress of this system. Again, behaving very similar to what we just had yesterday. It might just be a little bit tad colder. This moves out of here though fairly uniformly on Wednesday evening, either as rain or snow, and then that gets out of here, and we have high pressure moving back in. We're going to wash rinse repeat pattern setting up here. And then this is the same here for Thursday. We're mostly sunny, then partly cloudy on Friday. Clouds might start to increase later in the day. We have another front moving, or another weak system moving off to our north, again, just like we just had. And then we have another system that could bring some rain/snow showers, and that's going to be on Saturday. Again, too early to call on this one. Very similar to the previous two. We're going to see how this works out, too. This is getting out pretty far now, so the specifics of this range are a little bit, are an effort of futility trying to get into that. But we'll be dealing with a rain-snow line across the region once again, it looks like. And so we're in this pattern now where you get like every 3 days or so you have a system coming through, at least through the next week or so. So this is Saturday. Once we get into Sunday, the system's moved off the coast and we get back to partly to mostly sunny skies, and that's it. So we'll continue to monitor these systems. We're most interested, of course, on the midweek system because that is the closest in proximity, and we'll see if we have enough today to do, or maybe later today, but more likely on Tuesday we'll probably get into a first call, I think, and then final call on Wednesday, or excuse me, first call might be as early as today and a final call tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. If it looks like we're going to get more of a snowy solution here, we might have a first call here later today, but final call would be Tuesday evening for the system that's going to be affecting us on Wednesday. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martis. That is our outlook for February 5th, 2018. Have a great Monday.